Loops! Loops everywhere, brother! Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Look at me doing a state of the game premium edition video. What am I? Solemn out here? So I just saw the results for the California event, and they were completely different than what most people were looking at for this meta. Most of the general consensus, I think, across the premium environment was, this format, it's Genesis or bust, man. And okay, sure, we will acknowledge that the Genesis OTK bop you in the face, go home and cry to your mom because you just got destroyed 5,000 turbo deck is extremely good. All right, but the problem is it's high learning the ceiling. Not a lot of people are going to want to sit here and learn a loop. I hate to be the first person to tell you that. A lot of people are going to just be like, I don't really care about putting time and effort into this. You know, I'll kind of just play like a more vanilla thing. And that's fine. Then you had the Shout deck, which popped up. Smash the Worlds, did fantastic. And then everybody was like, okay, well, Victor is going to be probably your third best deck after all of this dust has settled. Sure. But what we didn't expect out here was how the format has shifted already. We got two Ezel Loop decks showing up, and Fuzzy has the deck logs for you if you want to go over. Also, there was a big explanation as to how one of the loops ended up working, but basically one loop decks your opponent out. The other loop is the one that I think most people are going to be pretty familiar with that's already existed, and it's where you're basically using the GB8 to basically loop your opponent. Strange, right? But Hanali pretty much stops these loops. And what interests me so much about this is not how one exists, but two different Ezel Loops now exist in the course of the format. And not only, there was what? There were multiple versions of the Ezel decks in the top cut, which is crazy to be thinking about out here. Now, what has turned this into the most exciting premium exploration format out here? Because it's just fairly recently, it feels like, that all of these loops, all of these crazy things, you know, the problems, the cracks in the format, why are they showing up now? And I don't want to point the finger at Gridora, because, you know, was Gridora really the thing that held these loops back? I don't necessarily think so. I think it's just more tools and more options have come to fruition out here, and more players have just had time to sit down and explore the format right now. And we go back to my earlier point where you are going to have people that are going to want to sit down. They are going to take all of this time, and they are going to expand, and they are going to learn all of these incredibly cool combo lines there are. But once again, the average person is not going to put in the time. I'll use Yu-Gi-Oh! As a key example out here. You know, and most formats for Yu-Gi, you know, you're going to have people that don't have the time to do this. This is why, you know, in any sort of system out here, the player that does put the most time in does get rewarded. All right, that's just, you put in the effort, you get rewarded. All right, at least you'll have a better chance than other people. We have to leave luck and variance on the table out here as a major factor because, you know, I hate to tell you this, but Vanguard is a game of luck, and it does very much make the swing of variance. But I think this has been the most interesting, explored format that I personally have ever seen in Premium. You know, we did have the NLK, you know, bullshit from back in the day where your opponent was just headboarding you, trying to kill you as fast as possible and all of this. But to see innovation like this, I do kind of wonder on the flip side of this, because I've seen plenty of people going, this is this is crazy to see that premium is being explored. Like, yes, it is, but I've seen negativity with this exploration as well. We're now seeing people out here discussing and going, see, this is why Bushiroad doesn't want to support premium out here. You know, you're exploring, you're showing these cracks in the format that I guarantee you Bushiroad didn't think about this. If Bushiroad, they were aware of some of these loops, yeah. But every time a loop like this comes up in the game, it usually ends up getting curse-splatted. So, your future ban list discussions here. Shot's probably going to go, because anytime you have cards that are that unrestricted, which is probably going to kill the Asura Kaiser deck, which, oh well, it stinks. Take care of that loop, not a problem. Something's probably going to happen on the Gold Paladin side of things. I can't imagine what you're going to hit. Like I said, you really should look into those loops. I'm not gonna go too crazy on them. For whatever playtesting you're gonna see of Austin playing the Shout loop, he doesn't know the full loop. He just likes tapping cards sideways and drawing cards off of Shout. Like, it tends to be, you know, his favorite thing. He's always loved Shout as a card. So that'll be something that I'll get complained about on this channel, but that's okay. So Shout's probably gonna go. You'll probably see something in the Ezel deck get hit. Bushiroad, I'm sure, will acknowledge that there are some loops and things that do need to be checked on that side of things. But, I mean, good job to the community. Good job to exploring the cracks in the format and to actually exploiting these and actually showing that there are points in premium that make this format look massively knowledgeable. And kudos to the people out there that do explorers. Also, you guys should take a second. I'll leave a link down below to our premium Discord. No, it's not a pay to join Discord like premium typically means. It's a Discord that I put together. We do talk a little bit in there about premium every little bit when we can, or at least when I try to spark a conversation. I also try to post decks and things that I come across for this. It was originally my archive, because I needed a place for my friends to get the list we were putting together, but I just opened it up to the community, because it's like, you've got a long enough history with things that, you know, you can actually explore and see through that. So premium, it's a double-edged sword right now, man. It's good and it's bad. Also, shout out to Harry, by the way, Stage Harry, for the amount of people that certainly said Harry's a dog shit deck right now. Nobody should play it. What in the world caused this stage build to show up out here and just kind of do well? Because if I listen to this community on most days, I'm going to get told out here that X deck is absolutely terrible and you should never play it. And then, you know, see the exact opposite. It's almost like Yu-Gi-Oh! Do we have a gatekeeping problem in Vanguard? Find out now. I'm sure there probably is, but that's neither here nor there. But just kind of looking at how everything is right now, seeing Stage Harry just being an explored option is really, really good. Also, you know, Night Rose was expected to be the best deck. I think after more people have explored this format, I think Keegan might be right. Keegan absolutely hates Crest Night Rose. Absolutely hates the deck with a passion. But you got 4 gimmicks in the format right now that are all going to be problems in the future. And I probably assure you that there is more to be seen out here. You got to remember, you're in the summer. Every other event's going to be a Lyrical Cup. You're going to have other players that are going to be exploring premium right now. You're going to have a lot of good results as well. Whether or not you're happy with that, sad about that, premium's still here. It's not going anywhere. Outside of that, short little update for the channel. We're filmed out through June because we have a crap ton of events coming up. I will be in Chicago for Rosemont. Going to play some Standard. God help me, I'm going to play El Dilemma because deck's basically a premium deck. Yeah, it really just is. It's just put together your combo and smash your head against the keyboard and go, wee! I like restanding. And if you don't hit your combo, well, you pick up your cards and kind of call it a day. I know. we're turning into a standard, well, not turning into a standard channel, but, you know, I'll play premium with a ride deck before we get to that point. But please, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Thanks for watching today's video. Check out tradingcardmint.com down below in the description. Enter MCOL40 on checkout. Save a little bit of money on your purchase. Check out mcolgames.com if you're interested in getting some cool play mats and single trading cards as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss one of our videos. Thanks for watching.